Guys, welcome back, or if you're new, how's your week been? Mine has been good, like always, usually. Today, we're gonna hop back into the world. It says it's October, as of recording this. We're gonna hop back into the Goosebumps world. A Slappy World one. I read this, a week ago? Yeah, a week and like a half ago. And that is Night of the Squawker, Book 18. One of the later books, almost the second to last in this series, I'm pretty sure. And this book, spoilers, my opinion, and let's just hop into it. So this kid, uh, okay, Cooper, they're trying to make like this zombie movie, but he has his sister Anya. She's like obsessed with birds or like nature, likes to help animals, likes to be a good person. But not only that, she's pretty annoying. I mean, she'll beg to be in this movie as one of the zombies and stuff, and he'll be like, no, because all she does is cause trouble, I think. And then one day they're gonna go to fishing. Cooper doesn't like it, but they always usually go fishing. But they hear this squeal, or I think Anya finds this bird, of feathers or something like Squawker, I think, or Ogie or something. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that. Kind of sad. But it took a little bit. But yeah, that's his name. That's the bird's name. And no, not my last name. Okay, come on, bro. That was stupid. But, yeah. It's like leg is broke or something, injured. So she brings it in, but the bird bites her. And it says experimental. There's like a sign right by it, like in the ground, and he's like questioning about it. And he's like, "What is this?" And when the bird bites her, she starts acting all of a sudden weird. Starts pecking at the ground like a bird getting worms. Starts climbing up trees, so they call firefighters. Then the firefighters come there, and then she's back on the ground, and she doesn't even remember doing this. She's like, "I'm being normal, being fine." Then one day she's in the middle of the night. He follows her. I think he has his camera. Yeah, he has his camera. So he tries to use it to catch her, and she gets like these sayings for nest. And one time, the bird Oogie, I don't even know how to say it, Ogie, I don't even know, is like laying on her head, and she doesn't even realize that. It's very weird, he's like, okay, all of a sudden, ever since this bird bit her, she's been acting like a bird. So it's very weird. We're gonna solve this problem. But he kind of wants to be a scumbag and say, that's kind of creepy. How about we ditch our zombie movie and use this movie instead? Uh, yeah, that's a pretty scumbag move to do, dude. Are you serious? You think that your sister is a bird, so instead of trying to help her, you decide to use that for your film, for your movie? Are you serious? That's kind of a messed up thing to do. Now, there's a difference between getting proof to do it. There's a difference between getting proof that she's acting like a bird and trying to make a film. He's trying to do it for proof. I mean, at movie. He does try to get it. That fails too, so no point. Just fails. Instant. It fails, and he's like, screw it. We'll go back to our zombie movie. So when he gets the pictures, he tries to tell his parents. They don't believe him. I mean, that's a silly story. Who would believe it? So he tries to use the proof. Oh, it's gone. And then he gets the bird out, and the bird. Oh yeah, one part of the bird flies in the window. It lands on the dad's arm. That's pretty cool, I guess. And another part is, and this is near the end. He's like, you know what? I've had enough of this dumb bird. It's been squealing at night, so I can't even get sleep sometimes. One time he puts a sheet on, like a blank pelt, like a sheet under the above the cage that it's in to maybe shut it up. I don't think it works, but he tried. So then he's like, I've had enough. I'm picking it up and I'm taking it outside. And he does do that. And there's like, come on, guys, there's something weird. And the dad's like, oh, the reason, oh yeah, we're all birds. We experimented on each other. Ha ha ha. Yeah, this protein stuff I've been making you drink at breakfast, that's the point of that. Sorry if you guys hear noises. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, and I've always said, oh, I want to move around free like a bird. He does say that a few times in the book, and they do drink their protein shakes or drinks or whatever. He said, oh yeah, we're all experimenting on ourselves. Who doesn't want to fly? So they start flying in the air. Yeah, they all become a bird. They're all birds at the end of this book. Now, what does this book... If you have read Goosebumps or any of them, I'm just going to say this book reminds me of a certain book. Let me go grab it for you. This book is pretty much this book. Most Wanted, Lizard of Oz. However, there are a few differences. This one has a terrible reputation. This one has a meh reputation in the series. Or the franchise. I wonder sorry about these. I don't even know what they're doing. Yeah, if I had to be honest with you guys, yeah, so it's a better version. This is a better version of this book. I don't know what to think about this book. I have read it. I don't think it's like god awful as everybody says, but maybe I'll do a review on this one. But I don't know what to think about that. I'll maybe do a review on it another day. Yeah, but that's not a good sign when you're doing a book based off a book that almost nobody likes. Yeah, that's not a good sign. But they actually did approve on this idea, because Lizard of Oz and this book, if you read this book first, then you've in a way already read this book. Well, not entirely, but you at least can see the similarities. Which there's nothing wrong with seeing similarities in books. I mean, I don't suspect, he's done what 400. I don't suspect him to make new ideas every single time and not repeat once. But so I'm gonna cut him slack. Like that. Imagine writing these books. This would be a nightmare. Especially he used to write them like every month. Yeah, or like every 2 weeks. Yeah, one Goosebumps book back in the 90s every like 2 weeks. That would suck. I feel bad for you, Stein. But hey, you're still making good books. Do I like this book? Yeah, it's alright. It just doesn't have like the best writing, like best like care. Or like really impressive writing. But it's not boring or dull like Ghost of Slappy. That has dull writing. And Son of Slappy has great writing and really good effect. This one is just like, it's good. It's okay writing. It's not dull. It's tolerable. It's fine. It gets me interested, I guess. It does the job. Cover art is good. Brandon Norman did a good job on this cover. Look at that thing. That thing looks good. Good. And so is Fright Night. That also looks really good. And the title is amazing. This title's good too. If I had to give it a score, I'm thinking like a 3. Maybe just a 3 out of 5. No, 3.25 out of 5 stars. I guess I'll give it a 7. Just a 7 out of 10, I guess. I don't know. It's not bad, but it's not a great book in this series. It's better than a few. I don't think it's top 5 worst of the Slappy world. But I'm not gonna say it's the best in this series. It's like kind of in the middle, I guess you could say. So that's all I have for today. What's your thoughts on this book? Or any of the books in this series? Or any books in general? You can tell me in the comments if you want. That's all I have for today. Maybe hit that like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody.